Namaste Direct is based in San Francisco and raises tens of thousands of dollars from ordinary people to help the indigenous people of Central America. A group of them are traveling to Mexico to see firsthand the problems facing Mayan Indians like Juana. Among them is Sunny Mahant, who left his job as a senior executive at Cisco Systems to become president of Namaste Direct.
We're going down to Chiapas, and I'm not sure what I expect to see or find there, but I think it'll just be nice to actually see some of the people that we are helping.
Melissa Klar is a San Francisco art dealer. She's a prominent fundraiser for Namaste Direct. Unlike Sunny, Melissa has been to Chiapas before.
I feel like I've done a great job with getting donations, but I feel also very humble about it. To have this voyage together, I really feel we're all meant to make a difference.
Las Casas is a magical frontier town with strong San Cristobal de las. It's the base for El Sol's microfinance operation. Most of their borrowers live in the surrounding mountain villages. The American visitors want to understand how the microcredit system works in practice, and they join El Sol staff on their daily routine. In this village, loan officer Mateo is collecting the twice-monthly payments. The borrowers here are doing well, but things are just about to get even better. The women from Namaste Direct have cast an eye on the intricate craftsmanship of the embroideries and woven garments, and they like what they've seen.
How much was it? Here, I don't know what that 20 packs. 200 is 20 bucks. Ahí está. Is it from you or you? De la señora. De las dos? Gracias.
That is exquisite.
There.
Oh, and I'm glad you bought the bell.
While some are busy shopping, Melissa stumbles on the communal bathing area.
I'm taking a picture right now of the little bathing area, and there's like a, I don't know, you can see it, there's a pot, and then like a little bowl, and then they put the water inside, and then she bathes covered around this tarp.
The conditions are shocking, but for the founder of Namaste Direct, Bob Graham, it's all too familiar.
When I visit and see the conditions that these people have to contend with in their daily lives, it reminds me of how much work there is to do. You see that they're inhaling the smoke from the cooking on the wood charcoal, you know, we know that's not good for you. They're on dirt floors, that's not good for you. The running water is there isn't any, and so they've got a real question of potable water, and so you have a tremendous amount of health problems.
Mateo and the visitors from California now move on to Grenadilla. This is where Juana lives. Juana has managed to keep up her repayments despite her illness.
Wow, I like this one. Great photos.
It's all right to have un grupo. Laura Flor Sanchez, Rosa Sanchez Gomez.
After today, Juana will have just 6 more payments to make. As the leader of her group, Juana is singled out for extra attention.
Doña Juana, ella es miembro de todo este equipo de Julio Tobilla, que es un centro en general. Entonces, para que la conozcan, muchos ya a lo mejor han visto en algunas partecitas, pero ella es Doña Juana.
For fundraisers like Melissa, getting to know more about Juana's life is important. She'll be able to explain better to potential donors back home the problems faced by the indigenous people here. Juana shows her guest her modest home with its few basic possessions. It's a world apart. Melissa takes it all in.
Wow. Oh, and a television. Stereo. En teléfono también. Oh. I live in San Francisco, California.
California. ¿Tienes esposo?
No, I don't. Right now I'm single. Do you know anyone? My father died 20 years ago, and I have a mother that's very old. She's 89 years old, and she lives in a nursing home in Los Angeles. She has Parkinson's disease. In the United States, our culture is really different. We live a more independent life from our family. Where you live with your family, we live apart from our families for the most part.
The visit from the Californians isn't lost on Juana. She knows Americans have more money, and she has a business plan she wants to try out on Melissa.
Lek ali frio ta bek tal dixkalti limantale ma kucha plástico ta chico dixkaltik ya limantale che lek ta muman hata kanota o gustabone che liaval te kucha chkali mantale ta $10 $20 che mamma salek un mita pase y crédito los te bia.
Not one to miss an opportunity, Juana takes advantage of her captive customer.
Oh, that's pretty. Oh, beautiful. I love this design. It's different than this. Very nice. Oh, I love this. I love pink. I think this looks perfect. Perfecto. See? I'd like to buy those. It's pretty amazing that her life is so rough. The way that she lives, I think all the kids live together in a couple different beds, and they basically have no cement on the floor. It's all dirt. But they seem like they're happy, and it really seems like she wants to take care of her kids. Juana, can I take your photo? Okay. Smile, 1, 2, 3. It was interesting meeting Juana because her story was a little bit different than everybody else I met. Everybody else I met, and I met a lot of women, were really flourishing with the loans, and Juana really wasn't. She was having problems because she was sick, and if it doesn't work for her, I feel really sad, but it's life. It's not going to work for everybody.
Melissa and her friends may have to be realistic about what microcredit can achieve.
We're essentially giving them a loan and expecting them to be completely successful within a period of about 6 months, when most of the businesses in the Western world typically will have a business fail. 9 out of 10 businesses will fail in the course of the first year or two. So the burden and the expectation is very, very high.
With their fact-finding mission over, the team from Namaste Direct will return to America to continue the fundraising. Juana is left on her own again to see if she can make a success of her business. We return for our last visit to Juana 6 months after we first met her. She's still sick, and Mateo finally persuades her to visit a health center for indigenous people. Her test results aren't quite what she and her husband expected.
Ultrasonido. Tengo 2 meses que
Ya me dijeron que es un bebé que tiene y ya me siento feliz. Ya hoy.
La ve la cocha la vea mucha cocha que te te yo un chamón ya la vea y ta más posh le cocha checkta hai.
But with potentially another mouth to feed, the future is going to be even tougher for Juana and her husband. She has continued her policy of outsourcing her work to friends and family, but now she is also working a small patch of land she owns to grow vegetables. It is quite literally a hand-to-mouth existence. It's the day of her last repayment, and Juana has managed to scrape together the final amount. In the last 6 months, Juana has learned some harsh business lessons, but she's undeterred. Indeed, she's decided to apply for another larger loan to open a fruit and vegetable stall in her remote village.
Si no resulta de artesanía, pues puede ser que en el puesto también de frutas y verduras pues le pueda resultar también alguna ganancia. Esa sería una excelente opción.
Juana may have gotten off to a rocky start, but now with a new business plan and a new loan, she has a second chance. And with the family about to expand once more, she'll be hoping more than ever that this time she can make a success of it.